Welcome back to Crochet ADHD. I'm your host, Jackie. If this is your first time visiting, you are a one-hit wonder. I'm glad you're here. If you are a repeat offender, a member of the GlamFam, I gotta tell you something. It's nice to see you again. All right, so I did mention, I believe in my last video, about the fact that I had increased startitis, and I had all of these project bags with various degrees of stitches in the yarn. So I'm going to give you a quick peek at that. This is the first bag, which is close to me. This there we go. That is a washcloth. Can't you tell? I guess technically when it's finished, it'll be like this. So this is the top. I'm doing a Tunisian knit stitch, but I'm using the same, or following the same style of, it's a knitting pattern called like grandma's washcloth or something. So it's just increasing on both sides till it gets to, you know, the width of choice, and then I do decreases and it will end up being a square or a diamond. I don't know. Yeah, so there's that. And this is made using, do I have the yarn label? I do not, but I know that it is Shapey's. It's Shapey's something yarn. Yeah, I like the feel of the yarn, and it's not as thick as like your peaches and cream or lily and cream or lily and peach, whatever. But and I like that it's not just like one color. It's got like the little marling in there. So I like this. And this is the second project I've made with this yarn. I'm just struggling right now to remember what the first thing was. Probably a washcloth. A side note, I was watching the Distinctive Crochet podcast, and she had just started making these cute little stitch marker bags, and they are adorable. So I ordered 2 of them, right? And it's very well made, considering it's so small. You know, I mean, you know what I mean? It's so small, but it's very well made. And you just tuck your stitch markers into there. And then because it has this key ring loop on it, you can hang it off of your project bag. And in my order, she included a couple of stitch markers. So I have yet to fill my bags with my stitch markers, but believe me, it's going to happen. And these are really, really cute. I think she's selling them for $5 each. So yeah, thank you, Priscilla. All right, next project bag that I'm allowed to get to. Okay, so this is just literally a bag of yarn. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a bag full of Tides yarn. The idea, as of right now, the idea is to make a tank top / vest, and just blending the colors like I've been doing with the sampler projects that I've been making. That's the idea, with this Chianti being the base color that will run through all of the other colors. So that's what's living in this bag. And speaking of the sampler projects, I have been working on the December calendar inspiration shawl. Okay. This is the last gradient colors, because the bottom of the photo is, it's, you know, it's got like the dark grays. So that's kind of how this is going to end. But I'm not finished with it. This is made with the Holst Super Soft yarn, and I was kind of curious as to how it was going to feel after it was blocked. So I broke off the yarn and I blocked it, but I like lightly blocked it. So I didn't pin it or anything. I just wanted to see how the fabric was going to feel afterward. And it's still damp, but it definitely softened up a lot. It's still not like, you know, cozy merino soft or anything, but it's definitely softer than it was while working on it. And this is something that I'm still trying to figure out. I mentioned months ago about, you know, wanting to be able to make or maybe convert a knit sweater pattern into a Tunisian crochet pattern, and how if I use, and this is, I have a hard time explaining this in text, and I've contacted a few people trying to express it, but it's not, I don't think I'm doing very well. So I'm going to try to say it. I'm going to try to say it and see if it makes more sense. When you are crocheting, like, let's say, you know, worsted weight, regular crochet, a sweater, you know, when you finish with it, it's a certain thickness, right? But if you were to knit with the same yarn, the thickness is going to be different, even though you're still using a worsted weight yarn. What I have figured out is when I made a Tunisian crocheted sweater, the end result was as if I had regular crocheted with a bulky yarn. Does that make sense? Like, I want to be able to Tunisian crochet something to where the finished product's thickness is not going to be super bulky. So I'd like it to be like a DK, even a light worsted weight feel. And with this, which is 2 strands of the Holst Super Soft held together after it was blocked, I don't know if you can tell how thick this is, but it has a thickness that is similar in my mind to a worsted weight. So I'm just wondering if I was to look at a pattern, a knitting pattern that called for DK weight, and I used 2 strands of fingering or light fingering weight. No. If I was looking at a pattern for a worsted weight knitted sweater, and I used 2 strands of fingering yarn Tunisian crochet, will the density of the fabric be equivalent? Because I don't want it to be extra heavy. I want it to still have, I guess, like the silhouette of a knitted garment without being bulky. I'm tired of feeling like all of my outerwear, my sweaters are bulky, because I'm not bulky. I don't know that I want something that's, you know, necessarily form-fitting, but I don't want anything that's, you know, Mr. Goodyear. No, Michelin Man. I don't want anything that's Michelin Man. Hold. Excuse me, sir. Okay, next project bag. In here is living. Okay, so this is the yarn that I got from Yarnalia. I believe it is the, I'm gonna put it under here because I can't remember exactly which one this is. But I am making a cowl, Tunisian crochet. I just did Tunisian knit and purl for the ribbing down here, and then the rest of this is just Tunisian knit. Now, unfortunately, some people have bigger necks than others, and I don't think it's going to fit around my neck unless I do something creative with the end, because again, I don't like doing Tunisian in the round, so I'm making it flat. But I love how the stitches look, and I love the color. It's not like a solid color. It's not tonal. Maybe it's tonal, I don't know, but I like how it's coming out. And it's very, very soft. Very soft. So that's okay. How many bags am I up now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Luther, can I have this now? Please, 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 please. In this bag lives another cowl. Let's see if that's gonna show up. Okay, so again, it's Tunisian crochet. It's just Tunisian knit stitch, and I'm changing colors. The brown that I'm using is Camello Merino. This is the yarn that I got on my first trip to the local yarn shop. And the other color, which it's actually 4 different colors, which the colors are, they came from this sampler pack. I have no idea where I got this yarn from. I mean, I know it's Wonderland yarns, but I don't know how it came into my possession because I don't remember ever purchasing. So I'm going to be using, so I've already started using this, like sandy brown, and now I'm using the denim blue. Then I'll be using this, I think it's like a blush color. No, that's not right. I can't remember what this color is called. And then the blush, and then the top of it will be the brown again. And these yarns together, these are sport weight. So I can't tell you a whole lot because there's not a whole lot to tell. I believe this is a chain of 100, so it's going to fit comfortably around. The yarn content on this one is 80% extra fine merino wool and 20% baby camel. And on the Wonderland yarns, it is 100% superwash merino. And like stitching with this is like, it's dreamy. It is dreamy. Like, it's like the stitches bounce as I'm crocheting, which sounds really, really strange and weird. And uh-oh, I'm losing stitches. Uh-oh. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, crisis averted. How many is that, lead? So that was that 5 bags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's it. At least those are the only ones that I'm willing to share today. Hold on. Man. See, one day I think I'll be able to I hope to be able to Tunisian crochet without having to stare at it the whole time, because I mean, not a big deal, but it's kind of cool when you can stitch without looking, right? People are impressed. All right, let me put this away. Okay, one more ADHD thing. A couple of years ago, I was roaming aimlessly through the streets of Etsy, and I came across what I thought was the coolest looking crochet hook ever. And it is still, I think, one of the coolest crochet hooks I've ever seen. They're handmade, they're wooden, and they're unique. Are you ready? Look at that. I can't remember the name of the seller. I will look through I'll look through my Etsy purchases, and if I can find it, I'll put her name across the screen. This is a 5.5 millimeter or eye hook, and when you look at it, you're like, that's weird. And it is, but at the same time, it reminds me of the Partridges. Hello world. Okay, when you or Nessie. Anyway, when you hold it though, and I guess, I don't know, I'm not a pencil holder, so it fits comfortably in your hand. I've used it for 1 or 2 projects. The reason why I don't use it more often is because of the hook here. I like my hook to have a little bit more grabbiness or a little deeper cut, but given the way that this is cut, in order to give it the kind of dimension that I would need, it would break the head off. But anyway, really, really cool hook. And I believe it was like $6 or something. So I just thought it was neat. It was in my bag because I was going to use it today, and then I remembered why I stopped using it. And I still haven't gotten my Holst yarn order from Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It should be here this week. I hope. It's in California. You know, the land of... It's been in California for... What's today? Thursday? It's been in California, I think, since like Saturday. I don't know. Maybe it's visiting the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I don't know. So anyway, once that gets here, maybe I'll be able to choose a pattern and, you know, be satisfied with my decision. And also, I have got to get some of these things off my hook before January 15th. And he's laying on my project bag again. All right, if you like this video, please like this video. By doing that, that helps me, because it tells YouTube that y'all like me, and it'll show other people my videos. And again, the bigger the glam fam, the bigger the glam. A secret, not really, I am pulling together items for giveaways, and I plan on doing a secret giveaway really soon. So okay, if you want to stick around, join the Glam Fam. You do that by clicking on that subscribe button, and don't forget to rock that notification bell. Until next time, I've been Jackie.